How to design your life as a fearless diva. We all have dreams. Some of us want to dress up as a beautiful girl. Some of us want to dress up as a beautiful girl and go out. Some of us want our family and friends to know who we are. Some of us want to explore the world, travel as a beautiful girl. But the question is, why are we not able to do it? So, welcome to the first module, Designing Your Dream Life. I don't know who you are. I don't know where you are from. I don't know what is your life situation. I don't know all these things about you. But there is one thing which I definitely know about you. And that is that you and I have one thing in common. You want to express yourself as a beautiful girl. So the question is, how do we do it? How do we face the world? How do we become a fearless diva? If you have joined this program, you already know that there is a deep rooted desire within you to bring out the feminine side of yourself. But before we go any further and understand how do we create our dream life, how do we fulfill all our dreams, the first thing that we have to understand is, after all, who is a fearless diva? Who is she? What is the meaning of being a fearless diva? Is she someone who looks very beautiful like a model and she has so many followers on social media? Is she someone who, dresses up very beautifully? She understands makeup and fashion and all these things? Or is it something else? Who is she? A fearless diva is someone who is truly happy and very, very grateful to be who she is. She is confident, loving, and fully committed to become the best version of herself. She has the power to overcome any challenge. She lives life without any regrets. She does not complain. She is ready to put in the effort to achieve all her dreams. And most importantly, she accepts herself just the way she is. Yes, that simply means she accepts herself just the way she is. Nature does not make mistakes. You and I are creations of nature, and nature does not make mistakes. Human beings do. I want you to understand this. I want you to ask yourself, when something makes you truly happy, when you dress up like a girl or this desire to be a girl makes you so happy, how can it be wrong? It doesn't matter what the world says, it doesn't matter what the society says, it doesn't matter what your neighbor says, it doesn't matter if your friends support you, if your colleagues don't understand you, if your family members don't understand you, it does not matter. A diva is someone who lives her life in her own terms. She does what she wants and she does not want to compromise any aspect of her life. I want you to ask yourself this question. Do you really love being beautiful and feminine? Do you love being a very, very beautiful and loving person? Don't you love expressing yourself as a beautiful girl? If yes, then I want you to know that there is a diva inside you and she is longing to come out. She is craving to express herself. She doesn't want to be trapped. And it is time to set her free. It is time to accept she is a part of you. So, the first task that you have in this journey of becoming a diva is self acceptance. You have to accept yourself. You have to accept that you are different from other people. If you cannot do this first step, you will always suffer. Self acceptance doesn't mean that you just know it for yourself but afraid to tell others. No. Self acceptance means you are proud of it. It means you have absolutely zero regrets and you cannot wait to share with the whole world about who you are. If we cannot accept ourselves, how can we expect the world to accept us? But the problem is that we live in a world where even if we love ourselves and accept ourselves, our society doesn't accept us so easily. So, how do we really face the society and live the way we want? How do we actually achieve the dream life? Is it about makeup? Is it going to a transgender or LGBT party? Is it making trans or cross-dresser friends? What is it? How do we live that dream life where people accept us, where we are loved for who we are happy, we have good relationships with people, everyone knows about us, they accept us, they love us? How do we achieve that dream life? The answer is don't aim for your dreams. Yes, do not aim for your dreams. Do not run after your dreams. And most importantly, don't chase acceptance from the world. You must be thinking, Annie, you just now said we have to go for our dreams, but now you're saying don't aim for your dreams, don't go after your dreams. Let me explain. If you really want to achieve your dream life, then instead of seeking acceptance from the world, instead of running after your dreams, what you actually need to do is seek fulfillment. Now, what is fulfillment? Nobody spoke about fulfillment in school, in our jobs, in college. Nobody from the transgender community or the crossdresser community talks about it either. So what is the meaning of fulfillment? Fulfillment is the ultimate aim of life. Let me give you a diva secret. Something that has worked phenomenally well for me and something that very few people understand. And the secret is reaching your dreams and goals without your fulfillment is an ultimate failure. Let me give you an idea about what happened with me. Even after I started dressing up, meeting other girls, making friends, I was still not feeling fulfilled. I mean, isn't this what every transgender person or crossdresser person wants? Privacy to dress up, having other friends, going to parties, hanging out. Isn't this what we all want, right? But I realized that chasing dreams and goals without fulfillment is just like a failure. The aim of life is to be fulfilled and happy from within. You can do all of the things which I mentioned. You can go to parties, you can meet other people, but if you're not fulfilled from within, trust me, it will not give you any happiness. So the question is, how to live a life of fulfillment? How do we do that? In order to understand how to live a life of fulfillment, let us first understand what is the meaning of life. What is the meaning of life? There is life all around us. Human beings, plants, trees, animals, cats, dogs, tigers, elephants, birds. There's life all around us. They are all living their lives. But then, what is the meaning of their lives? What is the meaning of life? What is your meaning of life? You see, a tiger was born to be fully a tiger. Hunt, eat, walk, sleep, reproduce. That's about it. An elephant was born to be completely living like an elephant. Roam around in the wild, eat the plants, sleep, just be an elephant. So, what is the meaning of your life? If I ask you, how much is 2 plus 3 Everyone will give the same answer. Oh, it's 5. Doesn't matter who I ask, everyone will give me the same answer. 2 plus 3 is 5. But if I ask you the question, what is the meaning of life? Everybody will give a different answer. Some may say being successful is the meaning of life. Some may say enjoying our desires. Some may say exploring life. Some may say serving humanity. Some may say helping other people. Hmm, now that is interesting. We all have different answers to this one question. So, what is the correct answer? Before you learn the answer of what is the meaning of life, I want you to first empty your cup, empty your mind. Forget whatever things you may have learned in the past. Whatever knowledge or information you're carrying about life, forget all of that. Have an open mind. The meaning of life is to live fully with joy and fulfillment. Consider this: an elephant lives fully as an elephant. A tiger lives fully as a tiger. A tree doesn't need a reason to provide fruits. A flower doesn't need a reason to blossom. They are just being themselves completely. But there's a catch here. You see, nature has fixed a state for everything. Everything in nature expresses itself fully within that fixed boundary. But the problem is, human beings do not have a fixed boundary. Human beings have a choice. Human beings have a choice to be whatever they want to be. I want you to look at these two pictures. Look at these two girls. Have you not seen people on social media or in different parts of the world where there are two different girls? Both are in the same world, same circumstances, same situation in life. Let's say these two girls are from the LGBT community. There are some people, there are some girls like the one on the right who is out there, out and open about who she is. People love her. She has a great partner. She has a great family life. She has a great career. She has healthy relationships with people around her. I'm sure you have seen such people. Even in our community, the trans community or the cross dressing community, there are so many girls who are living their life authentically. They come from the same kind of family background, they come from the same kind of society where they live in, and they are living their life the way they want. But now look at the girl on the left, a girl who is suppressed. She has no support. She's afraid. She is in the closet. And she has the same situation, same kind of family background, same kind of society, same financial background. But one girl is living her life fully, happily, whereas the other girl is struggling. You see, you can be less than who you can be, or you can be fully who you want to be. Only human beings have this choice. Others don't have this choice. We have, as human beings, the choice to be fully whatever we want to be. But the problem is, we choose to be less than who we are. We choose less than what will make us happy. So, if you want to live your life fully, what do you need to do? Experience life and explore it fully. Now, that doesn't mean you have to go on a world tour. I mean, it basically means knowing your inner world before you know your external world. So the question is, how can you explore your external life without even knowing your inner life, without really knowing yourself, without knowing who you are? And in order for you to explore and experience life fully, you need to be completely you. But because of the society, because of the stigma around trans people, because of fear, because of family pressure, because of whatever reason, you are not able to be completely you. Do you think it is even possible to live a fulfilled life if you are not able to be yourself? Let me tell you, it is impossible. You will always have a void within, that emptiness within that will always eat you from inside. You want to dress up as a girl, you want to express yourself as a girl, you want to do what your heart wants. But the thing that stops you is fear. Imagine a life where you had no fear, no worries, no hesitation about what you want to do. Imagine how would life be if you had no fear. So if you want to live your life with complete fulfillment, live with joy, happiness, and be who you are meant to be, you have to live a life without fear. It is not just about being a cross-dresser or being trans or facing the world. A fearless life is a limitless life. Once you overcome every fear that you have within you, your life will start to change. Everything that you want is on the other side of fear. So let's look at how to become a fearless diva. The first thing that you have to understand is that you are not the only one who's going through some struggles in life. There are many people, thousands and millions of people who have struggled and have overcome those challenges. So, the best way to overcome your fears and become a diva is to replicate what super successful people have done. Just study successful people. Why? Because they have overcome challenges that have scared them, challenges that seemed very difficult, and they were able to overcome it. I'm sure you've heard of so many people from the LGBT community or the trans community who've overcome all the societal stigma and now they're living their lives the way they want. There are so many people. You see them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, even people outside the LGBT community. There are so many people who have overcome so many difficult challenges in their life and are now living the dream that they always wanted to live. And when you see and study these people, you will notice that there is one thing which is common in all of them. All of them have one thing in common, and that is absolute mental clarity. They have an absolute mental clarity of what they want. So, for people like us, we need to gain clarity about two things. The first thing that we have to understand is being trans. Now, you can call yourself transgender, you can call yourself cross-dresser, you can call yourself a sissy, you can call yourself gender fluid, you can call yourself non-binary. Whatever terms, whatever labels you want to use, it all comes under the umbrella of being transgender. So, what is the meaning of being transgender? Now, if you go out there and start doing your research online, YouTube, Google, you will find thousands of people giving thousands of different definitions. And it becomes very confusing. Transgender means transcending gender. Someone who is able to go beyond the concept of binary gender and express themselves the way they want. Biological sex. You can be male or female, or in very few cases, people are born intersex. Then comes your sexual orientation. You can be extremely heterosexual, meaning you're only attracted to girls, or you could be homosexual where you're attracted to other men, or you could be bisexual where you have felt any kind of attraction towards both men and women. And then comes the most interesting thing, gender expression. You can be someone who expresses themselves as a very masculine person, Or you can be someone who expresses themselves as a very feminine person. Or you can be someone who can be androgynous or non binary, where you are able to mix these two, merge these two. Now, there is no fixed rule as to how you can be, what are the combinations which are possible. There are no fixed rules. Most of the people that I've come across who identify as cross dressers, their sexual orientation is heterosexual. They are straight men, but their gender expression falls somewhere between non-binary and feminine. Then there are cross dressers who are attracted to men, meaning they are homosexuals, and their gender expression is non-binary, androgynous, or very feminine. Then there are people who identify as trans or cross dressers who are attracted to both. So they are bisexual and their gender expression can be androgynous, non binary, or very feminine. It all depends on how they want to express themselves. So being transgender is not what we typically hear about on social media or on the internet. Being transgender means you're born as a male or female, you have a certain sexual orientation, and your gender expression is different, your gender identity is different from your biological sex. It is that simple. Just these three things. Another thing which I see people struggling with is that they feel that being born as someone who is trans or a cross dresser, it's like it's a curse in India. We see people in traffic signals, we see people in sex work, we see people in prostitution, the way they behave, everybody hates them, nobody respects them. Some people are made to leave their own families, their families don't support them. Some places they are not given jobs, people making fun of them, and we feel that maybe it's a curse, to be born this way. But I want you to tell me something. Do you really feel being trans is a curse or is it a gift? Something that makes you so happy, how can it be a curse? Tell me something. How many women on this planet will ever get to know what it feels to be masculine, to be confident, to be physically strong, powerful, ambitious? How many women wish every day of their lives they had the freedom of going out at night, be carefree, not be bound by family expectations, feel more safe? The truth is, they never enjoy the freedom of being a guy, of being a man in our society. On the other hand, how many men in this world will ever get to experience the amazing thrill of being soft, being gentle, sweet, kind hearted, loving, and just beautiful like a doll? You guessed it right. Almost nobody. They will never know the feeling of beauty and femininity within. Never, ever. But you know what? I guess you are able to understand now what I'm trying to show you. People born with transgender personality are the only people out of billions of people on this planet who have the rare opportunity to experience being masculine, strong, powerful, ambitious, and being beautiful, soft, cute, gentle, loving, and kind. Nobody else has this gift. No one but us. No one but you. You are part of that less than 1% population who has received this gift from life to experience all aspects of a complete human being. You are the only one who has the capability to be naturally powerful, driven, outgoing, like a leader, in control, and at the same time be naturally feminine, soft, sweet, and caring towards everyone else. It's like combining the qualities of our dad and the qualities of our mom into one person. Should you not be super happy about this? To be honest, every human being has these masculine and feminine qualities, but only we have the gift to experience it much more easily than anybody else. Yin and Yang, Shiva and Shakti, masculine and feminine. Honestly, I am beyond grateful, beyond happy to be born as trans. If I ever get to be born again, I want to be me again. I want to be trans again, no other way. This gift of being trans has come in my life in the form of a fake curse. People call it a curse, I call it a gift. You can call it CD, crossdresser, gender fluid, non binary, trans, etc., whatever you want. But this perspective will help you in understanding yourself and explaining to someone who wants to know about you. When you combine both these qualities, you become Ardhanari. You have all the qualities of being masculine and you have all the qualities of being feminine. That is the first thing you had to understand, and you have to understand this. The second thing that you need to gain clarity on is what is the dream life you want to live? How to achieve your dream life? How are some people able to achieve extraordinary things while others are not able to do it? What is the kind of life you want? Who would you like to come out to? What kind of friends do you want? Who in your family and friends should know about you? How much do you want to explore your feminine self? You need to have absolute clarity about your dream life. Some questions that can help you to gain clarity on your dream life are this: what makes you happy? Write it down somewhere. Spend some time alone. Write down what are the things that make you happy. What kind of life you want? Your friends, your family, relationship, health. Who should you come out to? Who all should you tell? What kind of career and relationships you want? How much you want to explore yourself? What kind of personality do you want to build? Masculine, feminine, or a mix of both? Be absolutely clear. Take some time, spend some time alone. Write this down somewhere. Until and unless you don't have the clarity of who you want to become, what kind of life you want, you will never be able to achieve it. So the first thing that you need to understand is who you are, what it means to be a cross-dresser or trans, and I hope you now have some clear perspective of what it means to be trans. The second thing is your dream life. So once you have clearly written down what you want to do in your life, what does your dream life look like as a diva, the next thing is how do we achieve it? How are some people able to do extraordinary things, right? How are some people able to do things that we are not able to do? To know that, we need to understand the human system first. Our human system is basically a combination of our mind and our body. Whatever it is that we do, whatever action we take, first we do it in our mind, and then the body follows. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are giving a presentation in your office. You have your presentation ready, you have your slides, and when the moment comes when you have to present it, before you say any word, before you talk about any topic, first you think or say it in your mind. Let's say you're appearing for an exam. Before you write down any answer to any question, first you think the answer in your mind. All the great inventions, ideas, businesses, revolutions first happened in our mind. So, whatever it is that we do in our lives, first we do it in our mind. You see, our brain doesn't know what is real and what is imaginary. This is something which majority of the people, majority of the population doesn't know. Our brain does not differentiate between what is happening in the mind versus what is happening in real. Let me explain how this works. Our mind is like the film in a projector. We all go to movie theaters to watch movies, right? There's a big movie screen, there is a projector room behind us, and there is a film which is being put inside the projector. So I want you to imagine your mind as the film which is put in the projector. And I want you to imagine your body as the projector. And I want you to imagine your life as the movie screen. Whatever film is being put in the body or the projector, that is exactly what it will throw up in the screen of life. So the film that goes inside the projector is like your mind. The projector is like your body, and the screen is like your life. This is something that 99% of the people in the world overlook. They are so busy in social media, watching movies, wasting time on parties, that they completely ignore the fact that they are putting a lot of garbage in their mind. And then they complain that life is difficult. So the question is, when we know that whatever you put in your mind is exactly what shows up in your life, don't you think that everything is possible now? Because whatever you want, all you have to do is put that in your mind. So, this brings us to the most important aspect of this module. What is the mind and how does it work? How does it work? What is the mind? Mind is the most powerful tool that we have as human beings. And the mind has two parts: conscious mind and the subconscious mind. Conscious mind is that part of the mind we are aware of, which we use to talk, think, eat, and do all the tasks. Subconscious mind is that part of the mind that we are not aware of. It is the place where our beliefs are stored. It is like a repository or a storehouse of all our memories, thoughts, and habits. Your likes, your dislikes, your opinions, what is good, what is bad, what is right, what is wrong. Conscious mind is responsible for rationalizing and logical thinking, whereas subconscious mind is responsible for the involuntary actions. And guess what? Our subconscious mind is responsible for 95% of our actions. 95%. So, literally everything we do in our life comes from our subconscious mind. Whatever beliefs you have in your subconscious mind will dictate your life. Whenever I talk to cross-dressers or transgender people, I see a very common language pattern, very common beliefs and thoughts. India isn't transgender friendly, society doesn't, respect us, I want to move abroad, etc., etc., etc. This shows what it is that they currently have in their mind. You need to understand that whatever your beliefs, your thoughts, your habits, your likes and dislikes, it is all coming from your subconscious mind. So let me ask you, what is it that you have currently put in your mind, rather in your subconscious mind? Take a piece of paper and write down everything you know and believe about transgender people, about cross-dressers, about LGBT, about being gay. Write down everything that you know about them. Write it down. Expose what is there in your subconscious mind. If you do not do this exercise, it will be very difficult for you to change your beliefs. Until and unless you change all these negative things that your subconscious mind is filled with regarding transgender people, cross-dressers, LGBT community, until and unless you expose them and write it down in a piece of paper, it will be very difficult for you to change them. So, you have two tasks. First, as we discussed, write down your dreams, your dream life, and all the challenges and fears that you want to overcome. This will give you a very clear picture of the life you want to create and the emotions and fears that you want to overcome. Write it down. Don't hold yourself back. Write everything down. Don't think about if it is possible or not possible. Second, write down all the beliefs, thoughts you currently have about transgender people, queer people, LGBT, our society, our country, and the world in general, which is stopping you from achieving your dreams. Once you have absolute clarity of what you want to do in life, and once you see the thoughts and beliefs which are stopping you from living that life, only then you can take necessary action to work on those beliefs which are stopping you to live your dream life. Few years ago, when I started my journey of becoming a diva, I was absolutely clear about what I want. I wrote down everything that I wanted to do in my life. I wanted my friends and family to know about me. I wanted my peers at workplace to know about me. I wanted people to love me, respect me, accept me for who I am. I wanted to learn makeup. I wanted to present myself like a beautiful girl. I wrote down everything. I wrote down every challenge that I was facing. And then I wrote down all the beliefs and thoughts I had about transgender people. I exposed all the lies, all the negative things which my subconscious mind was filled with. So that's what I want you to do. Take a piece of paper and finish these tasks. In the next module, we will learn how we can build a powerful mindset to face any challenges in life as a diva and change these negative beliefs and thoughts so that we can actually live fearlessly. See you in the next module.